Lars Enarson here in Israel, day 60 of the war in Gaza. This is Tuesday, December 5, and early Friday morning last week, Hamas broke the ceasefire and the war is now raging in Gaza even more intensely than before. Israel is now also operating in the southern part of the Gaza Strip, and the government of Israel is very clearly has decided they must continue this war until Hamas is defeated. And we need to pray for success in this battle. You hear the warplanes in the air right now as I'm speaking, just a few miles from the border to Gaza. You have it in the background at the horizon. But this is a battle for Israel's survival and sovereignty that is taking place right now. That's what Prime Minister Netanyahu has declared. And it's not only for Israel's survival, this is primarily also for the survival of the West. If Israel is not allowed by the international community to continue this battle against Hamas until they are defeated, this terror will be amplified in all the Western countries, because this has been a plan from more than 40 years ago by the Muslim Brotherhood, the largest Muslim organization in the world. Hamas is one of their, belonging to the Muslim Brotherhood. They made a plan to conquer the West for Islam and for the whole world out from the conflict with Israel, and primarily from the battle in Gaza. That's what their plan has been. This massacre that took place on October 7, it was designed in order to turn the whole world against Israel, because they knew that Israel had to go into Gaza, and they want to sacrifice the civilians in Gaza in order to turn the whole world against Israel. That's what the leader of the Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, said right after Israel went into Gaza. He lives in luxury in Qatar. He said, "I want to see more blood flowing from women and children in order to raise the eagerness of all our soldiers to fight." And with these soldiers, he not only means the Hamas terrorists in Gaza, it's including the demonstrations in the West, all over the world now against Israel. The same hatred, the same violence is beginning to boil. And if Hamas is not defeated, it is going to turn against the West. So this battle is also, this war I should say, in Gaza is also dividing now the nations between sheep nations and goat nations. Support for Hamas in this war is exactly equal to supporting Hitler and the Nazis during World War II. We must understand this war with moral clarity, and we need to pray for Israel to be able to defeat Hamas. Israeli soldiers are losing their lives. They're dying in the war now every day. Altogether, about 80 soldiers have given their lives for the freedom of Israel and the Jewish state so far in this war. Over 10,000 Israelis have been hospitalized, wounded in this war from all the rocket attacks and so forth. And also 500,000 of Israelis have been forced to flee from their homes in the area around Gaza and also in the northern part of Israel towards the border of Lebanon. So this is affecting Israel very deeply, and we need to pray that God's angels will be able to protect the Israeli soldiers in Gaza in the battle. So far, Israel has discovered about 800 tunnels, Hamas tunnels in Gaza, and been able to destroy 500 of them. They are now also talking about maybe flooding the rest of the tunnels with water, just like Egypt did with Hamas tunnels on the border to Egypt several years ago. So God bless you for standing with Israel in prayer. Spread this information on the internet. And if you can support us financially, we greatly appreciate it. We are laboring now more intensely than ever to raise up support for Israel that is so needed. So thank you for standing with us in prayer. This is a battle for Israel's survival and for the future of the West. It's a worldwide conflict. Hamas is having support right now from both China and Russia. China is giving them support in the social media and mobilizing all the demonstrations. It is a very, very intense battle. But thank God we have the victory through the Messiah and the name that is above every other name. God bless you and strengthen you in this battle in prayer. Shalom from Israel.